What's up, guys? It's Darryl43 doing another video on my channel. Today we're going to be going out and giving you guys a new video because this is a different style of video. Today we're going to be giving out to you the top 5 tips for Funko Pop collectors, which you should see maybe something along the lines of that. Because today I wanted to do a different style video and give you guys like a, rough guide. So that when you guys are out there collecting, you guys can know what the top 5, my personal top 5 tips, because everyone's going to have different versions of tips, but mine is going to be, the top 5, or what my opinion are of the top 5. And so yeah, so with that being said, if you guys could, make sure to like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. We're going up, and if you guys subscribe, you guys can get a 6th tip. So yeah, you definitely want to do that, because if you want the 6th tip, you want to get a whole extra bonus tip just for subscribing. So with that being said, let's get right into the first tip. So this immediately takes us to tip number 1, which you're going to see right there. And my first personal tip is going to be have space. Make sure you have space for what you're collecting. That's the biggest thing I can say, because this is my new setup, which I'll have to move the fan a little bit. New setup. And yeah, as you can see, it took me a long time. This isn't every figure, because when we get to different tips, you'll see different portions of the area. But my first tip is simply that. Make sure you have space, because if you don't have the space for it, it's probably not the wisest idea to get this many figures. As well as if you're not a collector or doing it for a content, but that's going to be a whole different ballpark. So my first tip is simply that. Make sure that you have the space, because as you can see, I've built myself space, obviously, because, well, you have to, but you have to make sure you have space for these figures, and to make it make sense, because you want to be able to see your figures. And if you're like me who collects out of box, you want to have space for the figures so that you can, see them and, actually be able to walk into your room and enjoy them and not be overpiled, which leads us into the second tip. Tip number 2 is simply buy on your budget. If you can't afford it, don't go crazy just because you see a person like me, your favorite YouTuber, or someone else on the YouTube that you, or even on other TikToks or whatever, that just buys, because that's not everyone's budget. So make sure to stick to your budget. If you can't afford it, don't go crazy. Because yes, I have someone like this, and I bought something like this, and I bought a lot, but it's my budget. If you can't afford it, try to stay in your budget. If you can afford it, cool. If you can't afford to get all of these guys, because there's quite a few, look like there's even moments and everything. If you can't afford to get those, just stick to your budget. Nobody will be upset with you if you can't afford to buy all of them. That's just, it's life. Make sure you can afford your own life and be happy and comfortable. And when you're comfortable, then buy these figures, because after that, you have the ballpark. But if you can't, it's okay. It's okay not to have them all, because it's, it's a hard thing to do, especially if you're making content. You have to. But if you guys aren't doing content like that, just stick to your own budget. Buy on your own pace. No one will be upset with you. You guys will be still great collectors, and people will respect you. Which leads us right into tip number 2. Which leads us into tip number 3. I know I said tip number 2, but tip number 3, buy what you like. If you like these figures, like if you like this Suicide Squad like I have here, or you like this Superman, or even Cable, like this is really my, like a randomist table. If you like the sodas, buy what you like. You don't have to buy everything that you see on the, internet or whatever you see. Like if you like the Naruto characters, buy the Naruto set. If you like the Demon Slayer set like I have here, buy Demon Slayer. Same as Boruto. If you like Boruto, I have pretty much going up AOT. I have Demon Slayer, more Naruto. So like, buy what you like. Like I like the Mortal Kombat ones, so I have the Mortal Kombat ones. I really just buy to what I enjoy. If you like it, then enjoy it, buy it. No one's going to complain at the end of the day and tell you that you can't do what you like. You know what I mean? Like, if you enjoy buying these figures, buy those. No one at the end of the day is going to come tell you what you can't like. So my third tip, like I said, is simply buy what you enjoy. Don't buy nonsense just to buy it. Or don't buy because you see a set and you see someone on YouTube buy it, and then you decide, I'm going to buy it because they bought it. Make sure you enjoy it, and that it's not for just, randomness. Like, I have these Black Panther ones, and I like Black Panther, but they're very random, and they don't really have any reason. But I still enjoy them, and as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. But make sure that you're not wasting more money buying random figures. Try to buy stuff that you enjoy. Especially these sodas. I recommend on sodas, if you are not, a collector of... This is like not even a 4th tip, this is just bonus. If you collect sodas, I recommend that it's not really valuable per se, because you're going to spend a lot of money buying lots of multiples. And unless you're doing it again for content, you are going to get lots of multiples. So that leads over here, and I'm going to kind of just show these guys. I'm kind of giving you guys not really a room tour, but an update of the room while I'm giving you these tips so that you guys can see the figures. and understand if you guys like it, which leads us right into tip number 4. Weird tip, but the 4th tip I'm going to say is learn the paper method. If you are an out-of-box, this is really an out-of-box collector tip. If you're an out-of-box, learn to put the paper like that. Many figures, as you're going to see, going kind of like round. There's one, I think, over there. I don't think anyone up there, but as you can see, there's a lot of figures that do not stand without that piece of paper. And if you don't know how to do that, basically just get like an old like paper, receipt, whatever you have, and just kind of wad it and place it exactly how that is, and that'll keep them standing if they either A, didn't come with a stand, or B, just don't stand. Because I've had lots and lots of figures that just don't want to stand, and they need it. Because there's been, let's see, who can I see around my room? I know that the 2 Spider-Man No Way Home ones, which you saw in the first questions, was simply the Doctor Strange holding the shovel, and then the MJ, and she came with the stand, but her stand was so cheap, the door open. Anyways, so yeah, so my tips right there, like I said, simply, keep the paper. And with that bonus, this leads us right into tip number 5, which you're going to see, and that simply is going to be keep your boxes. That's tip number 5. Keep your boxes. And I definitely recommend that because of the factor that I do it like this, where it's a display going all the way up. Some people like to keep, and the extra boxes actually that don't fit, I keep them under my bed, and I keep them protected safely, so that if, let's say, I ever decide I don't want one of these figures, I can put them back in the box, either sell it or whatever, or have the box for protection when I go to, let's say I move, or whatever it may be, I'm able to keep the box. These are like 5 decent tips that honestly a lot of people need to know, because people don't keep up with this. They throw the boxes, they're new collectors. Some people like to buy stuff just, so these are what my opinions are on how to be a better collector, you know what I mean? Because I recommend it. I know a lot of people won't recommend certain things, but I recommend those tips because I feel like people need to do what makes them comfortable. And I like to keep, some people keep their chases in box. I still keep mine out of box. I actually keep both of them that I have. I only have 2 chases, by the way, but I still keep them out of box. And there's nothing I keep in box except for signed figures. This will be my bonus. Part of still question top number 5, which is boxes. What figures I keep in box, which is going to be my signed figures. Because I really don't keep anything in box, really. If I buy it, I'm going to keep it out of box. But some people like to keep some of their stuff in box. And I can understand if you have a rare figure. But for the most part, I don't keep anything in box. I usually take it out and display it. Which leads you guys into that bonus tip, because you guys probably subscribe, so I appreciate it. So you guys get this bonus 6th tip. To that bonus 6th tip. And that 6th tip is simply have fun. You probably were expecting something super over-climatic, but you guys subscribe, so you guys deserve it. Make sure to have fun while you're doing this. That's my 6th tip to everybody. If you are enjoying it, you'll love your collection. It'll make you want to collect more. So make sure you're having fun while doing it. Don't just buy because you see people doing it on the internet and you think it's cool or you want to have fun. Just do it because you're having fun. Enjoy yourself while you're doing it. That's what makes the collection so special. This collection is my collection, and I have so much fun doing it. I love great times making these videos for you guys and doing everything with you. And that's what makes me enjoy my life and enjoy making these content videos for you guys, because I have fun collecting and I have fun making these videos for you guys. So that's my tip, and that really could be perspired to more than just collection. That could be perspired to literally life. Make sure you're having fun while doing it with whatever it may be. If you may be in school, if you may be doing collection like I am, YouTube, whatever you're doing, make sure to have fun and put your heart into it. That's really my method, my last final 6th bonus tip. Make sure you're having fun, putting a lot of effort. Make sure that you feel special while doing it. Because if you do, it'll be yours, and you'll enjoy it so much more than if you were just, not putting a lot of heart into it and having fun. Because having fun is important. People think it's a very simple and, basic, boring tip. But it's actually the biggest tip I can give, because without that, what are you doing? You gotta have that. You gotta have that special fun when you're building, especially a collection. Because these figures are what make you, you. And collect is going to be so much different than what someone else might collect, because somebody might not like Spider-Man, or Shang-Chi, or Naruto, or Demon Slayer, whatever that collection may be. And that's what makes it so special. So that leaves me with my question of the day, and my question of the day simply is going to be, what in your collection makes it special? What's in your collection that you enjoy, that makes it special to your collection, that's not seen in everybody's collection because it's your collection? And I hope you guys enjoy that question, because it's a little more interesting and a little more deeper than usual. And yeah, I had a great time telling you guys these tips. I hope these tips will help you guys as collectors to see what you guys can do to make better Funko collections, and hopefully maybe this will help and you'll tell people about this video and they'll learn more tips, That's what I love doing. If I can help you guys, greatly appreciate it. It makes it my job to help you guys, and I enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for that. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in Monday's video. Peace.